There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Sean Newcomb, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Here's Starlin Castro, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Now the 2-0. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Fouled away. Castro gets his lead at first, nobody out. Still even at 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, right back to him on the mound. On to Freeman, a double play. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Pablo Lopez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Stepping up to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Markakis, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
1 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Birdie going back to the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a solo home run by Nick Markakis. Second home run early in the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he rips it on the ground to second. Castro has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Acuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The count now at 2-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He stays alive, still 2-2. Popped up. Riddle has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back to SunTrust Park following this. Back now from SunTrust Stadium. Second inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting say precipitation is expected as this game moves along. Of course, the grounds crew and the umpires will work to get this one in without a delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it is impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Pedro Alvarez. Second home run early in the year, and with it the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Birdie, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
Ground ball left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Settling in now, JT Riddle. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. And there he goes towards second. Fouled off. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hops this one up. Duvall in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Birdie at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He's set. The 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ready with the 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Two and 2. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The set and the 2-2 to short. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Marlins able to knot things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1 to count. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So coming to the plate, Tyler Flowers. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And here's a curveball looked at, strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Ready now, Adam Duvall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Duvall is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. He'll try again. 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and the pitcher will bat next. Here comes Sean Newcomb. He's set. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Rojas is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Ready now for the Marlins, Starlin Castro. He singled to open up the ball game.
Hey, going back to his first at bat, that was a terrific at bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
The windup and the 0-1. Pops this one up, and the first baseman can't get there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. The 2-2 one more time. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Miguel Rojas is on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in for his second at bat, Miguel Rojas. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Driven nicely into the gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Castro is on his way home. And the run will score all the way from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Acuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now in the box, Pedro Alvarez. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch, popped him up. Albies is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Jorge Alfaro 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
2 balls and a strike to count. Rojas stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. 2-1 now, Miami. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Birdie on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Standing in, Nick Markakis. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that misses 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball, hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
In now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And right into the shift. Alvarez is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Birdie is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Peter O'Brien. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Pablo Lopez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Ready with the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Riddle rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Lopez is off at first with 2 away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Camargo brings it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins on top 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Johan Camargo waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. In the air, out to right. Anderson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Grounded to third. Riddle has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jesse Biddle will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Ready once again, Miguel Rojas, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't quite time the breaking ball there as this is fouled away off to the right. Strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Inciarte on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Brian Anderson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. The 1-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Pedro Alvarez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. In now, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And it's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here's another 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Marlins lead one as the lead remains 3-1. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they've faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Anderson sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-0 to Adam Duvall.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Josh Donaldson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball, and it sailed on him.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runner at first here, one man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ender Inciarte is on deck. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Ender Inciarte. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he misses it. And he is in there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now batting, Nick Markakis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. He will score as Markakis drives in the run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. So stepping in, Freddie Freeman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Donaldson, the runner at third. Inciarte on second. Markakis is over at first with 1 away. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 in the air now, out to left. O'Brien is there, and that's the second out of the inning. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Hit high and deep to right center. Birdie giving chase. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. 5 innings complete. Miami's out in front 3-2. Arodys Vizcaíno takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Striding in, John Birdie. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Markakis on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in, JT Riddle, previously against Vizcaíno. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Here's the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Now at the plate, Peter O'Brien. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. Fouled off. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're up 3-2. Number 57 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. At the plate, Johan Camargo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. And we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Hard hit to first. Alvarez has got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Charlie Culberson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sent out to straightaway center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail 3-2. Back here at SunTrust Park, it's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Shane Carl is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Neil Walker is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Let's go, please.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starlin Castro. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. takes this the other way to right. And Castro's got himself a base hit. Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Castro stands at first with 1 out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they still lead it 3-2. Adam Conley will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Three and 0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Not an easy thing to do to stop one from going in the gap, but a nice sliding catch right there. He sure made that look easy.
In now, Nick Markakis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field, and that's in there, base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting to that one.
Now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He carries a .421 batting average. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A ball and a strike now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Front door with the slider, he clips the zone for a called strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
The 3-2 pitch locks him up for strike 3.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Teheran Guerrero enters the game out of the bullpen now, and this will force the upcoming switch hitter to swing the bat left-handed.
Well, I think this is a smart move, guys. He's pretty well known that he's less of a threat from the left side of the plate, so this could prove to be a good job of playing the matchups.
Ronald Acuna will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
2 out with the man at first. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Riding in once again, Johan Camargo. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
One and 0. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. O'Brien on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. 2 left for Atlanta. Still a 3-2 ball game. Johnny Venters is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Venters is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Popped up. Freeman is under it near the mound. 1 out. Pedro Alvarez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Count.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And it's fouled away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Miami down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So striding forward now, Ozzie Albies. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0. And that's over. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Three and 1 now.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
1-1.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall, and he hits it hard to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Darren O'Day enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box, John Birdie. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
2 strikes.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, JT Riddle, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Peter O'Brien, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one. A 0-1 pitch on its way. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Nope.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1 down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Acuna racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're up 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sergio Romo comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Striding in to start the ninth, Dansby Swanson, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Into the box now, Ender Inciarte, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. The 2-0 pitch. is looked at for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. The next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Inciarte, base runner at first with 1 out. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. 1 there. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Fish led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Pablo Lopez earns the win, his 2nd. Sean Newcomb was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Sergio Romo hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.